Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. On the latest episode of WWE Raw, General Manager Adam Pearce addressed the chaos Rhea Ripley created on the previous episode and reminded the WWE Universe that the Eradicator will not get a rematch based on her terms. While he was speaking to the fans, Io Sky, Bianca Belair, and Rhea Ripley came out to the ring, frustrating the Red Show's GM even further. Pearce put an end to their argument by laying out his plans for next week's Raw and then WrestleMania. As per the GM, the Eradicator will get her rematch against Io Sky on next week's Raw in London, and Belair will be the special referee. The winner will battle the EST of WWE at WrestleMania. It so happens that the Women's World Champion is prepared to take on both women at WrestleMania, but Bianca Belair is not on the same page. As per the challenger, she earned the opportunity to a singles championship match, and Ripley is just trying to force her way into it. Additionally, she may believe that it'll be easier to defeat Sky than Ripley. To make it easier for herself at the show of shows, Bianca Belair can turn heel on the former Women's World Champion by ensuring Sky wins. Since she is the referee, she can do a fast count the moment Sky has Ripley pinned. Interestingly, WWE has a rule that the decision of the referee stands, and in this case, Bianca Belair has immense power over the match. On the previous episode of WWE Raw, Bianca Belair and Io Sky were supposed to sign the WrestleMania contract for the Women's World Championship match. However, the Eradicator interrupted the segment and assaulted both Belair and Sky, while an infuriated Adam Pearce watched. Following that, she signed the contract, putting her name alongside the champion and challenger. WWE Raw's GM followed her backstage to take the contact back from her and had to argue with Ripley to get it back. Ripley finally handed over the contract to Adam Pearce backstage, but the brawl from the ring resumed as Sky and Belair attacked the Eradicator. The world of professional wrestling thrives on unpredictability, and WWE has mastered the art of swerves, shocking betrayals, and power struggles. One of the most intriguing discussions circulating in the wrestling community is whether Triple H, WWE's chief content officer and head of creative, is planning an unexpected heel turn on WWE Raw from London. Could the game be about to shake the foundations of WWE with a move no one saw coming? Before diving into the speculation, it's crucial to understand the legacy of Triple H. The 14-time world champion has worn many hats in WWE, from being the rebellious leader of D-Generation X to the ultimate authority figure in the Authority. His time as a heel defined some of WWE's most thrilling storylines, from his feuds with The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin to his ruthless reign of dominance during the Ruthless Aggression era. When Vince McMahon retired, Triple H was placed in charge of creative, receiving overwhelming praise for revitalizing WWE storytelling. However, his approach has been markedly different from his in-ring persona. As a corporate figure, he has mostly been positioned as a babyface, someone who truly cares about the business and the fans. But could that be changing? WWE's history is filled with authority figures turning heel when their decisions begin to reflect personal interests. Triple H himself was a major part of the Authority alongside Stephanie McMahon, playing the perfect antagonist against fan favorites like Daniel Bryan. Given his history, it wouldn't be surprising if he suddenly decided to revert to his old ways. For much of his tenure as creative head, Triple H has been a background figure, letting storylines play out without too much interference. However, his recent increased presence on WWE TV has raised eyebrows. A sudden shift in his demeanor, perhaps influenced by internal power struggles, could signify an impending character change. One of the most gripping storylines in WWE has been the Bloodline saga, with Roman Reigns at the helm of his dominant faction. Triple H has largely remained neutral, but what if he decides to take a stance? Aligning with or against the Bloodline could be the catalyst for a shocking twist. If he betrays Roman Reigns or, alternatively, inserts himself into the storyline as a new authority force, it could spell a major shift in WWE's balance of power. CM Punk's return to WWE has been one of the biggest headlines in wrestling. Punk and Triple H have a storied history, with real-life tension fueling their past feuds. If there was ever a moment for Triple H to turn heel, it could involve a shocking betrayal of Punk. Imagine a scenario where Punk believes he has management's backing, only for Triple H to orchestrate his downfall in a move reminiscent of classic wrestling betrayals. Cody Rhodes has positioned himself as the ultimate babyface in WWE, determined to finish the story and win the title his father never did. While Triple H has so far supported Cody's journey, history shows that he has a tendency to favor corporate-backed champions. If Cody stands in the way of what Triple H believes is best for business, could we see the game pull the rug from under him? A betrayal at WWE Raw in London could set up a massive showdown. Behind the scenes, WWE has undergone significant changes with Endeavor's acquisition and the formation of TKO Group Holdings. There have been rumors of power struggles within the organization, particularly with Nick Khan's increasing influence. If WWE chooses to bring some of that real-life drama to TV, Triple H could turn heel as a way of asserting his dominance over the direction of the company. If WWE were to execute a Triple H heel turn on Raw from London, it would need to be carefully orchestrated for maximum impact. Here are some possible scenarios. A major match could be set up on Raw where Cody Rhodes faces a significant opponent. Just when it looks like Cody is about to secure victory, Triple H interferes, costing him the match. A vicious pedigree, followed by a cold stare, would instantly cement Triple H's return to villainy. Roman Reigns' leadership has been questioned lately, with tensions growing within the bloodline. Triple H could shockingly step in, declaring himself as the new puppet master behind the faction, effectively betraying the fans who believed he was an impartial authority figure. In what could be a major callback to the past, Triple H could embrace his disdain for CM Punk in a public setting. A planned championship match or special announcement could turn into a shocking ambush, with Triple H revealing his true motives. WWE has always thrived on dominant factions like Evolution, The Authority, and The Bloodline. If Triple H is planning to shake things up, he could introduce a brand new faction consisting of upcoming talent handpicked to reshape the industry in his image. A Triple H heel turn would be a game-changer, revitalizing WWE's storytelling in a way that hasn't been seen in years. Fans have become accustomed to him as the behind-the-scenes mastermind who champions the product, but a return to his ruthless persona would bring a new level of unpredictability. Moreover, a heel Triple H would create fresh matchups and rivalries. Feuds with Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, and even Roman Reigns would provide WWE with compelling main event storylines. The corporate takeover angle, similar to the McMahon-Helmsley era, could reintroduce a classic power struggle dynamic that fans love to hate. While nothing is confirmed, the possibility of Triple H turning heel on WWE Raw from London remains an exciting prospect. Whether it's through a shocking betrayal, an alignment with the Bloodline, or a clash with CM Punk, the game always knows how to play the game. If this speculation turns out to be true, WWE could be gearing up for one of the most thrilling heel turns in modern wrestling history. Only time will tell, but one thing is for sure, expect the unexpected in the world of WWE.